Tell me about this year's festival, what makes it special, and then just all the good stuff that's going on out here today.
I think what makes it special is it's the 10th year of the cook-off. It's kind of a, 10 years is kind of a notch, if you will, for festivals. And, things that are going on for 10 years, it's a staple for an area, right? So this is our 10th year, and, every year it's grown. We've got 53 cooks from 18 different states and 2 countries, but no, actually 3. One guy's from India, but he actually lives here now. We've got Canada, United States, and then a guy from India. So,
if somebody's watching this video about the cook-off this year and has never heard of the cook-off, kind of give them a background on what's going on here and why you are doing this.
Okay, so the cook-off itself is to raise money for nonprofits. And it's for the nonprofits in our area, such as Belton Interfaith Ministerial Association, Museum Association, the Arts Center. We've done Shalom Recovery House. We've done Boy Scouts of America, the When Life Sucks, which is a veterans organization, which is 22 veterans a day commit suicide, and it's a suicide prevention organization. And so this year, that's one of our new beneficiaries. And
remind people why people are coming from all those states and countries to cook chili here. What are they doing here?
They're here to try to qualify for the World Championship. So this is a world qualifying event. So if you win in one of those categories, whether it's red, verde, homestyle, or vegetarian chili, then you are automatically qualified for the world. And this year the world's held in Des Moines, Iowa. And last year it was in St. Louis. The year before it was Reno, and then before that Las Vegas. So it moves around from place to place. Don't really know where it's going to be every year, but they've announced it earlier this year. So they're vying for a spot for $25,000 in red, $25,000 in homestyle. So and the money keeps growing. And if you win all 4 at the world, it's $1 million. So that's the reason they're here.
Chili in any of these?
Yeah, that's the reason I'm in charge here now, is because I've won here in a few events the first couple of years we had. But I actually travel and I cook competitively on the International Chili Society circuit. So yes, I do. And a lot of these people I know personally. They're great friends of mine on the in the chili world. But yes, absolutely I do.
They've all been speaking highly of it. What's your specialty? What do you cook?
I cook everything. I like, when I first started, I was doing the homestyle type stuff, but it was without beans because it was red. Then they eventually added a homestyle with beans, which is like what most people in the Southeast is used to, is chili beans, right? So they've added that in the last few years. Red chili is what I started out cooking, but I have grown to be a better cook in chili verde than I am in probably any of the other categories. Salsa, before they took salsa away, was, I'd be qualified in salsa pretty quick. It's pretty good, and I did, especially in the Southeast, because it was a peach salsa. It's like a peach mango-ish sweet to it, and sweet heat. And so us down south, we like that. And if you take it somewhere else up north in the Northeast, southwest, I ain't doing good. But if you get qualified early in the Southeast, you're in good shape for that sort of thing. So,
do you think your knowledge of all this is kind of make you uniquely qualified to put on an event like this in Belton?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Knowing what cooks look for, knowing how to cater to cooks, knowing what they want, what their needs are, all those things, and how the logistics behind the event. As a cook, you go to events that are very poorly put together, and it's a struggle. People hate it, and they don't come back. And so with our event, we try to make the event as easy for the cooks and as easy for the vendors. If it's easy, there's a good chance those cooks are going to come back. And if they have a good time, even more so. So we have a private cooks party on Friday night. We have, and that's just for the cooks. And tell them we appreciate them coming. We'll cook again tomorrow. We'll have a private cook-off tomorrow. We do that just for the cooks. Same thing. If they win, they qualify for the world, but there's no public, no testing. But they can actually come and watch if they want. It's going to be at the Belton Recreation and Community Center, but they can just come hang out and see how to cook chili.
Some of the cooks said if they get here and they've forgotten something or aren't ready, that you're prepared to help them fix whatever they got going on too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here to do. You know, there's cooks that fly in, that, you know, and you can't fly with a tent, you can't fly with a table. Sometimes you can't fly with a stove, and so I you know, when they sign up, I say, hey, do you need anything? Yeah, can you get me a tent and a table? Yeah, sure, we got you a tent and a table. So a lot of times out here, these guys will show up and they say, you got my tent, you got my table? Absolutely, we'll set it up for them. I say, thank you. You know, take it back down for them. And it just makes it so much easier for them. As a matter of fact, one guy forgot a stove. Well, you know, one guy forgot his tent, and he said, oh my God, I lost my tent. I don't know where it's at. So so things like that. Last minute, you know, people's going to forget things. So you try to be as helpful to them as you can.
After 10 years, has this competition helped put Belton on the map more than just about anything else? People know Belton for this competition as much as anything?
You know, a lot of times I'll say I'm from Belton. Oh, y'all have the chili cook-off there. Y'all have the chili. We love coming to do that. So I do hear that. I don't know if it's really put Belton on the map.
Well, it's already on the map. I'm just saying, but now people are beginning to know more about Belton because of the last 10 years.
People do associate the two. Yeah, chili and Belton. Yeah, they do. And it's helped. I think it's helped with, you know, community awareness, things like that. People want to be a part of the chili cook-off. They want to do things to help Belton look better and be better for the people that are coming in. A great example, a guy named Matt and Don Stewie from Tampa, Florida, came here, been coming here for 7-8 years, and they said, man, we want to move here. We want to move here. People are so nice. It's so great. Such a great. Guess what? Last summer, they moved to Anderson County, and they live here now. And so it's just a great testament of the people, the area, and the strength. And there are more people. I mean, you hear people talk all the time. Man, I love this town. This area is great. And so it's been not just a good thing for Belton, but our surrounding community and our county as well. So it's been good.
And just the event itself fills up hotels, and people go out
Sure.
to eat, and it's a real economic boost.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we've got, you know, 53 cooks we've got about 18 states and, like I said, 3 countries. So that's a lot of representation across, you know, for us, for little bitty Belton, you know. They could have come in on a train, dropped off at the depot. Well, we don't know.
Days gone by, that'd been great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You got anything big planned for the future, or just keep this thing going and keep growing it?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my last year being the chairman, but we do have plans, succession plan. I will still be a vital part of it, but the logistics and doing the advertising, doing those things, that's just has suffered. You know, I just don't have time taking on a new role at our business, and so it's time to let somebody else do those things. I'll still have great conversations with the cooks and invite them in, and I'll be that liaison for the cooks. But we do have some other plans that we want to explore for our area, and those plans are kind of, so be on the lookout. Might be another chili cook-off down the road. You know, so if we can get that worked out, Anderson County will enjoy another cook-off.